public. We're back. Did that keep going? What is happening, everyone? Sorry, we're trying something new here.
Always trying
We're
something
going
new
live
here.
on TikTok too, and I
What
don't know.
was wrong with TikTok one?
Well, I TikTok, but whenever I lifted it out, see, whenever anyone in TikTok, see, whenever I went out of it there to go to, was it still live?
No,
I would be dodgy, like.
we'll find that out later on.
Imagine, yeah. I mean, you decide to flick out, raid the missus or something.
Go and like a picture of Dua Lipa.
Fuck's sake, Dua Lipa's taking up my newsfeed. Do we hear?
Hello, yes, welcome to another episode of Beats, Banter Beyond. It's been a fucking quick minute since we last sat down.
It's been it's been 2 weeks
It
actually.
has. As always, you can catch us here live on Facebook and YouTube at 7 p.m. every Sunday night. Then after that, you can get it on Spotify, Apple Music, all them other wonderful places afterwards.
And now TikTok, apparently.
Yes, well, hopefully after tonight. Go and catch all our stuff at phase2.co.uk and dice.co.uk. It's d1ce.co.uk.
.co.uk.
And finally, if you want to get into the studio with us to learn any tips or tricks or do any ghost production or help finishing tunes or anything like that, our services are available at belfastdjstudio.com. And just get over there, click on the links, and get signed up, and we'll do whatever you want as long as it's music related. Anyway.
Yeah. For a small fee, you can also join our OnlyFans.
Not yet. We're not that fucking dynamite yet.
Not that desperate yet.
Have a few trip to Turkey to do before that. I seen something the other day, and I was like, "Is this where the world has come to now?" So it was fucking some daytime TV program that was in the background, and they were
like how you say in the background. Do you mean you were watching Jeremy Kyle? You fucking
no, it was on. Nicole had the TV on when she was cleaning the house, and I was up working, and I came down to get something from the kitchen, and they were talking about going, oh well, I can really, because I didn't hear what the start of it was, and they're like, oh yeah, I can really understand why, like, if you really want it done, you would pay for this and all, and we would highly recommend it. Now we know it's expensive. It was collagen for your knees,
right?
Like getting your knees fucking done in some way so you don't have like wrinkly knee skin. It's like, who the fuck is paying £300 a session to have unwrinkly knees? Is this it? I'm going to go to Turkey. I'm going to get my hair done. I'm going to get my teeth done. I'm going to get my kneecaps done. No, that sounded wrong.
You go to Belfast to get your kneecaps done.
You don't have to go to Turkey for that one.
There's Louise in. What's happening, Louise?
Hello, Louise. Thank you for joining again. So what's been your fucking crack, mate?
No, mate, still on my journey to become a darts world championship.
Still a long journey to go there then.
Getting better though, having fun.
Are you?
I whooped Jordan on Friday night. Like I beat him. I won like 12 sets in a row.
I feel like fuck off.
Then
did you wake up? And
so we done first. We done best first 8. We were 3 each, and then I beat him 8-3, and then we played 2 games of first to 3, and I beat him 3-0 in both of them.
Right.
And he was raging like Jordan's all right. Jordan's good at finishing the games.
Now Jason's been telling me that he can't.
If we'll get him in the chat, or we'll phone him. Actually, we can't. We're on TikTok on my phone. Mate, he had a stinker. He was raging, so he was. I whooped his fucking ass, mate.
Told me that he can't work on music because he's too busy working. He hasn't even got playing darts. And
we went Friday night, fucking. I racked the show, mate.
I don't believe you.
I was hitting doubles for fun. We'll FaceTime Jordan, will we?
We definitely.
Can we send him a link on? No. Do you have his number?
I do have his
Phone
number.
him.
He won't answer to me. He probably think I'm looking at him for something else.
Phone him. Tell him. Make sure you tell him he's live on the podcast.
Right.
But just ask him how bad he was.
My alphabet just broke in my head there. I was like, where's his number?
Have you got it under search? No, you have me under surgery.
Yeah. I did have your brother's
Jordan
number.
Surgeon.
I wouldn't have him as that. I'll phone him on Facebook.
Aye, there we go. That'll do. But no, mate, it's fucking great crack. You should come one night. We'll go.
I will, and I'll show you how to really fucking throw darts.
It's the easiest game to play in the world, mate. All you have to do is throw fucking darts straight. But throwing them straight is quite hard.
Oh, that's right. Here we this later. Can you hear that?
Yeah,
Bet you won't answer.
I know. Jordan, if you're listening, pick up your fucking phone. If he was listening, he'd be in the chat slobbering to us.
Probably sleeping. It's 7:05. It's that time of day.
It's
Oh,
it's
Jordan.
also a Sunday. He's probably only home.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's a Sunday. Fuck. I mean, my days are fucking gone this week. So bad.
No, it's rough.
See, since
Well, we did finish a tune today anyway. So,
did we
well,
finish it?
also or two smicks. Cheers, Adam. You were the third smick the other week, you wee cunt.
Here, fucking congratulations to Adam just on that. It was in part of my notes to discuss, but since you've come in and slated us, you wee bastard, congratulations for the weekend. Did you see?
No.
He got his tunes were played on the main stage, and then he got up on the stage.
Nobody cares.
His first festival, man. Do you know what I mean?
Cares.
Fuck off.
Fuck's sake, we've done that 10 years ago.
Mate, but
Well done,
how
mate.
class would it be going to your first ever Dutch festival, and not only do you get to hear your tune on the main stage, but you get to go to another stage, and the DJ brings you up onto the stage to enjoy your tune.
Nah, epic. I did see them actually. Now you say it.
Like that is awesome. So fair fucks to you, mate, and definitely we'll definitely get you back on to see how you're getting on in the near future.
Why, if your schedule's free, that is.
Come on now, it's not pop music, it's fucking music. I don't know what the fuck that was there, my mic kind of broke.
It sounded better than the music he makes anyway, for fuck's sake.
I seen something that I wanted to do with you, mate. I've been bossing to do this since I seen it, right?
It's just what I wasn't allowed to look at.
Mm-hmm. So I originally seen this being done by a few fellows from the hood, shall we say. And they really were baffled by it.
A good idea to get this motherfucking Sergi to do that.
No, see, whenever I saw it, I was like, it's going to work even better for us.
Well, my track wasn't on the main, was on the offensive rage stage, but thanks, lads.
It looked like a main stage.
Fuck's sake, just let us say what we say.
Look, we're just trying to beg you up, fuck's sake.
I know, you don't need to correct us with facts. Anyone who watches this podcast knows that there's no facts at all on this show. I'm too famous now, I think, but I'll check my diary.
And we got fired from being history teachers.
I know.
But yes, so the thing that they were saying, whenever I heard them saying it, I was like, oh my God, with our accent, this is going to be even funnier, right? So what I'm going to do, first of all, is you're going to share this.
TikTok, you're not going to get to see this screen share.
You'll not get to see what the actual language is, but we'll explain it to you afterwards, right? So, I closed that. Hold on 2 seconds. Do I get it open again? Right. Now, you can share the screen. So, this is what I want you to say. Just say it like you would normally say it.
Iron earned and iron earned.
Iron earned and iron earned. Iron and earned situation.
Situation. What do you mean? Your man's
say it again.
Iron earned and iron earn.
Yeah, so that's a Iron earned and iron earn. Nah, iron earned and iron earn.
That's it, like 100%.
But if you walked up to anybody here and was like, "Oh, here, did you hear that iron earned and iron earn?"
They'll be like, "What? Even anyone over here?
Why did he earn it? What did he do? What the fuck's an iron earn?" Mate, our accent's so fucked.
I know.
It's just
don't understand it. Fuck away off back home.
Oh man, it was so when the fellas just couldn't understand it at all, and they're like, "What the fuck's going on?"
There's a couple of them wee wordy ones that are weird in there, like.
But I didn't realize that our accent was so bad until I was in Benidorm on holiday when
Have you never watched a Northern Irish guy on TV?
Oh, I have, but like, no, but I mean, like,
cringe every time.
I didn't think that there was things that people from the world would want us to say because it's fun. And then I was in Benidorm, Nicole, and we were just standing having a drink, and these English people walked up and goes, "Hey, you from Northern Ireland?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Can you say power shower?" And I was like, "Power shower." And they burst out laughing, and I didn't realize what was going on. They go, "Say it again." I was like, "Power shower," and then I realized I'm just going power shower. Power shower. It's like power shower. No. And then I was scundered as fuck. I was like, "Oh, our accent's so bad."
Adam says in the chat that he was speaking to a Belgian artist in the Netherlands, and he told him to delete his accent.
It's unique.
I fucking love it, mate. Like, who else? You know what I mean? Who else has this? No one. It's us.
It's because of all the fucking suffering we did.
It's not, mate. It's all the inbreeding that happened.
I was joking about with this in the code, another way to say about our generation, the way we had it, so fucking 3 recessions and freaking we were in between.
Ways up. They had World War II, World War
Listen
One,
to
the
me.
same generation.
The way you have fucking, like, we were the end of the no technology, like we're that wee in between gap. We've had a lot of weird technological things have fucked up. The world went bad, but see now, after surviving all that, all your childhood fucking things are being brought out because they're all pedophiles. It's like one last thing to really fucking kick you when you're an adult now.
Louise says asking for water is the worst.
Any water?
Water.
A bottle of water.
Water, booty.
Gives a bottle of water.
Gives a bottle of water. What?
A bottle of water.
H-O-2. H-2-O.
How would you even spell that? A B-A-D-L-E-A-F-W-A-D-A. Bottle of water.
Water.
Gives a bottle of water.
Water.
Well, let's take a fucking weird turn, doesn't it?
It just sounds normal to me. I notice myself too, but seeing it around way, I'm just like, all right, mate, what's happening here? Gives 2 tickets for that there. And they're like, what are you on about? And I'm like, sorry, mate, could I have 2 tickets for the train, please? I don't give a fuck, man. I'm like, don't understand me? Way back the fuck. Your country, I not learn your language. We didn't fucking colonize half the fucking world so that I had to learn fucking other languages. If the French and the English, the French and the Spanish wanted to be that good, they should have continued on with their fucking journey.
Oh, you're on one today, aren't you? Someone put fucking 50p in.
I'm just saying, like, why should I have to learn French and Spanish?
You shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
No one's asking you to.
We asked.
Just asked you to pronounce English better.
No.
That's it.
Listen, we're in this position because we don't have to speak the English language properly.
You struggle to even say that sentence properly.
I was going to say something much worse and then decided against it halfway through the conversation, or halfway through my words coming out.
You're still not painting yourself in a good fucking picture.
I have to keep moving out of shot because we're live on TikTok as well.
And TikTok don't let you vape.
Don't let us vape like YouTube and all does. So
if we just disappear under the table, I'll be like, I didn't actually vape there. I should have.
I know. No, don't. You'll get us banned.
Fuck it. Who cares? Speaking of being banned, did you hear about the fucking
big Sergi Orange Order?
Did you hear about the portal down in Dublin? Remember we were talking about the portal and how it gets set up? Did you hear it got taken down?
No.
So
I seen someone put like a Twin Towers and all up on it. Like.
So someone came out pissed and put up a picture of the Twin Towers in Dublin to New York. And then a few fellows started sniffing lines of cocaine in front of it, being like, here, do you just want some and all?
Amazing.
And then some woman in New York got her tits out and started fucking shaking them about. Of course she did. Was it Dua Lipa, was it? And then they were like, right.
She's not a Jew. It's Dua Lipa.
I don't fucking know, mate. I'm
here, Dua Lipa. Why do you think she has a big nose?
But so it all closed down. I think they might have reopened it and they've got a bit more of a control on it.
See, this is people. It's like the Bodie McBoatface thing. Like that's just what we are. We're just going to fuck about. If you open a portal, it's the same if you open the portal for anywhere in the world, like someone's going to get the tits out. Someone's dick's going to be shown.
Now, certain countries, I think, we'd respect it, but we just don't because we're a bunch of Italians. Do you know what I mean? It's all well and good. But you've also decided where all the bars are in Dublin.
I don't know.
Like you're gonna come out.
But I think I think the Yanks were just bad. Like.
But it's that sort of mob mentality. Once one side starts doing it, the other are like, that's all right. Someone else was doing it, so it's okay.
That is funny. Like I wouldn't have it any other way.
Well,
like see if that went past without incident, I'd be raging. Like.
If it would just pass.
I would be so disappointed on this island if that passed without incident.
Would you?
Yep.
Why?
Because that's what we do. We fuck things up. We ruin
things and show you why we can't have them.
We ruin everything we get. We're like, you want to see my fanny?
That was the biggest wave that I ever seen was whenever I came back from camping at Decibel. Me and Nicole done Decibel camping for 3 days. It was fucking awesome. Like the campsite was spotless. Everyone was so friendly. they encouraged you with all the healthy food and drink options that was there. You could still get burgers, but it was all proper food. It wasn't
Yeah.
just shite for you for the sake of it. Like you seen people being maybe a bit too drunk or wiped out, and their friends were all helping them and like forming a circle around them and getting them water and all. It was just a lovely vibe. And then I came home, and 2 nights later went to plastic for my birthday party. It wasn't my birthday party. I got taken out for my birthday to plastic, and some fella was pissing up the toilet door outside the toilet, like not even the boys' toilet door. Like, do you know the way when you go into a bar or club, it's like the door to get to the toilets that has male female sign on it, and
Yeah.
then you go in and it separates off. He was pissing up that door whilst being sick on it, right? And then there was some fella that was so wiped out that he tried to pull Nicole 3 times.
I remember that one.
And a load of other like people spilling their drink and people battering the fuck out of each other. And you're like, this is why we can't have nice things. Like you couldn't do a 3-day camping festival here because
Guess what?
it'd be
That club
fucking...
doesn't exist anymore.
Unfortunately, I have a lot more history which I can't discuss for legal reasons for that club as well, which is unmusic related. But yeah, good fucking riddance.
What are they turning it into now?
Houses, flats,
Typical.
same as everything.
I know. Sure, remember they were going about the fucking telegraph getting done and that, and that's not.
It still is.
It's
They've
not
just pushed.
chain of fucking.
Have they?
They've got it all. They've got it locked down, mate.
I think
So the last
Filthies and all
special
that
as
there
well.
complex is getting changed. Some Chinese man's bought that over to turn it into student accommodation.
It's free money doing something like that.
Oh, why? It's mad.
You don't have to do anything, mate. You just fucking.
But the amount of clubs and nightlife that is closed down in Belfast now, that's just being, it's not even being replaced by anything. Because like, here's a weird fact for you: there hasn't been a liquor license granted in Northern Ireland since 1907 or something stupid like that.
Alex, that sounds wrong. Like,
No, right. So to buy a liquor license costs hundreds of thousands of pounds, right?
right.
But so say for talk's sake, you bought a liquor license for here, right?
So, but if I bought a bar, that liquor license would be transferred into my name.
Yeah, right. So here's where it gets technical though. The property is what has the liquor license, not
Right.
you.
Yeah.
So if you sell the property, you're revoking your access to the liquor license that you paid for, but that also increases the price of it. So that's why whenever you see like bars and nightclubs and shit closing down, and then another bar or nightclub reopens in the same spot, it's because they have the license.
Yeah.
That's why you don't see new bars opening up in new spots, because now if you have a liquor license,
You can
it's
open
like
up new spots. Yeah.
you can open up new spots and run it under your license for that building. And so it's like your car insurance, adding a second or a third person to your insurance or whatever way that works. It's kind of like that. So you can
Yeah.
branch out that way, but you need to buy an initial property that has the liquor license established in it first before
Because you're
you
not,
can.
if you're only starting a business, to throw down 100+ grand
Oh,
on a
it's
new liquor license.
ridiculous. But it's, I mean, I was fascinated as fuck whenever I seen that. I was like,
Madness.
that's actually, it makes a lot of sense. But then you have all these properties that have now been turned into student accommodation. You're not turning them into a
That
drinking
did
establishment.
previously have liquor
So
licenses.
the plot of land will still hold the liquor license, but it won't be able to get used because it's all accommodation. So in reality, you would have to buy the accommodation, knock it down, and then build a new bar establishment in that plot of land so you can then use the liquor license.
You're right. Like very rarely does a new club open. Like, and if it does,
Although they do, but it's in the shell, the ghost of
of
the
what
old
it
one.
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
The name changes.
Mhm.
That's it. But it's usually in the same locations. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really racking my brain here, going, where is there?
I see. But whenever I first said that, you were like, "That's a load of bollocks." But yeah,
When you think about it, like, it's the same venues, just under different ownership.
yeah, and that's all it is, and it generally is.
Is it
mostly
like
the
at
same.
all the UK?
I think so. Yeah,
Madness.
I think it's pretty much that's. Well, I don't know worldwide, like, but yeah, but it's mad when you really get into the nitty gritty of it, though, because then you can.
It's definitely not worldwide, because you can't even get a liquor license in Saudi Arabia.
All right, well, but you can change
You can't
the
even
name
get
on your
you can
liquor
get
license now.
You can get a funny liquor license in Ireland, but that's
See,
about it.
you can. How can I best explain this to people? You can sell a liquor license to yourself,
Right?
right? So if say your business isn't doing well, and the business is being run by your limited company, you can sell the say you had it, you could sell your liquor license to me, and I would open up a new limited company at your property, and then I would resign as the director, and you could then be taken on board as a director, and you would get your liquor license back. So you're giving me money, which you're just going to take back anyway because you're getting it because that would be part of the new limited company.
Yeah,
It's mental, man.
it is mental. It sounds stupid. There's Liam Danley and what's happening. Hope you're well, brother.
Howdy, Liam. Sorry, I'm
And
just hiding from the fucking Chinese police here on TikTok.
and Martin, what's happening, Martin? Hope you're good, pal. Welcome to the show. Yeah, we're worried about the fucking Chinese Communist Party banning us on TikTok, so we're not allowed to vape
Yeah.
on camera. Which the camera's over here for that. This is the
This is where the money happens.
yeah.
The money happens. Fuck.
Fuck. Print the money in this show, aren't we?
That's the only fans camera there. So what else has been fucking happening with you in the last 2 weeks? You can't tell me you've done nothing.
I've done nothing, mate. I've walked like fuck and I've went to the gym.
I don't believe you. I actually was laughing like fuck about this last night. The South Park released a 50-minute special about Ozempic and about how all these women are taking it, and they're all saying that they're going for walks and they're going to the gyms.
Ozempic. Do you know it's a diabetic?
Yeah, I know all about it because I was also joking, being like, I bet you Sergi can get that because he's diabetic. But see, whenever
type
all
2
these
diabetes.
women were taking it, and they were like, "Oh no, I'm just going to the gym and I'm walking and all." And then I said to Nicole, "I was like, I bet you that fucking dick's taking his Ozempic, and he's not even doing these big walks. He's full of shit. He's getting these for his diabetes." Like, yes.
I forgot what you would. Then the belly would probably be starting to go. That's the only thing that's annoying me is the belly. It's starting to get smaller. Like I've always been alright everywhere else, but no, I got my dad to drop me up over like an eel and then just walked home
Right.
over Black Mountain. Like
Aye.
didn't take me that long. To be
Fair
fair.
play to you. Like
And see the thing about doing that there, if you park a car up or whatever, and you can just go back to the car. I was like, no, just drop me off. And you
I
go
wouldn't know
home,
that.
and
Yeah,
then you have no choice.
that's it. You have
and
to.
you don't really want to be phoning her or my dad going, here, will you pick me up again?
Aye,
You know what I mean? So we just had to
10
walk
minutes
home.
down the road going, fuck this. It was a bad idea, guys. I've sprayed my baby
But it was
toe.
when the weather was nice, like so
Aye.
it was.
You're not going up there in
Because
the
me and
rain.
Jordan were going to do it on Thursday night, and then it was fucking pacing it down. So I was like, fuck God, I don't fancy. I'll just go to the gym. I don't fancy doing that. Like,
Aye, but so you're still doing the gym now as well.
uh,
Well, aren't you just a fucking modern day Saint Jason?
I don't know. I'm trying to better myself, mate. I've been fed up sitting in front of a computer screen and fucking doing nothing.
Well, I get that. Unfortunately, that's my day spent from the literal minute I wake up until the fucking minute I finish for the day. Mate, I've done so much over the last 2 weeks because of fucking she was away at the hen party, so I was with the child. Fucking, I had a great time. I unbelievable time when I went ice skating, and she loved that. Went to the zoo, she loved that. Had a great time.
I had fucking big gorilla, like gay.
Sorry for anybody that obviously doesn't know, there's a video that I was taking, and the big gorilla ran up to the glass and scared Ruby, and it was funny, but I kept recording. And there's this couple just off to the side when it all sort of calms down. Go, do you not think that one looks gay?
For no reason.
For no reason.
It's a fucking gorilla.
It's a female gorilla at that as well. It's like, so how can you tell it's a lesbian gorilla? Jesus. But I made fucking. I had a proud dad moment with her, and then I had a complete scundering dad moment with her. So we were sitting on the bus, and do you know? Well, no, you wouldn't know this because you don't get the bus. But do you know when you're out and about with your kids?
That's a flex for on me, like.
I don't care. No, I'm doing my bit for my carbon emission. Fuck you. You're destroying the earth, mate. I'm saving it.
That's all right. Fucking red diesel straight into the atmosphere.
Do you know when you're out and about
Not me,
with
that's
the kids and they're I'll winky.
Don't be saying that around here. Be a bit boy getting in trouble.
Do you know whenever you're out and about with the kids and you're just having a good time, but you can feel that
I never have a good time when I'm out and about with the kids. So no, I don't know what you're on about. It's always hell.
Right.
If my kids see this, I'm only joking.
I was out with Ruby, sitting on the bus, and we're having a wee fucking bite to eat before we got to the zoo, right? And she had a wee bag of Skittles. Now, we were sitting at the front of the top deck of the bus, and I was aware of the woman on this side and the other people around us were watching us and having a good laugh because Ruby was singing and getting on like she does, and I was fairly just playing with her. So people were like, "Oh, look at him being all nice with his child," and all right. Then she had a bag of Skittles, so she started picking through them. I was like, here, you better not just be picking out the good ones and leaving the bad ones for me. She goes, no. So I poured them all out, and most of them were orange and yellow. Both of us hate the orange and yellow ones. So I was like, right, take the bag. She picked all the good ones. I was like, right, put them in
What's
there.
your favorite?
Skittle,
Red has to be.
red or purple.
Red's the
Greens
best
are
one,
pretty
like.
good, like, but
I'll not discriminate. Like, I'll just eat them all, but the red ones are my favorite.
oh
like.
no, I don't like the orange or yellow ones. But yeah, so we
What
put.
fucking age are you? Just eat them.
No, I do. No, I'm getting to that. Fuck's sake. So she put all the good ones in the bag, and I was like, right, you take them, and I will take these fucking 10 orange and yellow ones. And she's like, Daddy, do you like them? And I was like, no, kiddo, but I love you more than Skittles, so you can have the good ones. And she went, thanks. And then she sat there for a second, right? And then I went silent where she was eating them, and then she just sort of had that wee moment where she's like, Daddy, you just give me all the nice Skittles. Thank you very much. But then see all the people around the bus mate, you just seen them being like, oh my God, what an
God
absolute
love him.
hero. I was like, yeah, that's right.
You don't know the cunt. He's a fucking prick.
I will hear. So the day before
What
this,
a prick he is if you knew him.
we were going out for dinner to a new restaurant called Gnocchi up fucking the Antrim Road somewhere, right?
Nookie.
So
Love you long time.
I was told, oh fuck, I'll tell you another one as well in a minute, right? So fucking and
What is the restaurant? Is it a Chinese restaurant?
No,
Doesn't make sense.
Italian.
Italian?
Yeah.
Ah, right. We can get on board.
So I was told
A load of wops.
Nicole was meeting me there. Nicole was meeting me after she finished work. So I was to take the child from our house to this restaurant.
Right.
And they told me it's 451 Antrim Road. And I was like, okay. So I got the bus and I read the thing and it says, here's where 451 Antrim Road is. So I got the bus to where it said 451 Antrim Road is. And I phoned them.
Nowhere near it.
Now, I was in Glengormley for 451 Antrim Road, right?
Even I can guess that it's nowhere
This
near
restaurant
it.
is at the Tesco's on the Antrim
I
Road.
would have guessed that actually.
Now we went past it, and Nicole or Ruby was talking to me about like fucking the supermarket and about the Chester and all. And I felt like this was wrong, but I was like, no, it's okay. They've told me 451 Antrim Road.
Yeah, because like the zoo's probably 1,000 or
Oh,
something.
no, we went up and all like there. I was like, fuck. We went past the zoo, and I was like, well, at least we know how we're getting to the zoo, Ruby. So then I get off and was like, right, use your dick. She's sent me to the wrong place. They all laughed at me. I was like, your laughter's not fucking helping my situation. I'm trying to not be my angry self right now because I've got the fucking child in Glengormley.
See, you don't have that problem in a car.
They were like, here, get a taxi. And it's like, how am I meant to get a fucking taxi? I don't know where I am and the address is fucking wrong. So I eventually managed to get a taxi to come up in the taxi app and pick me up. And then it came up saying, your taxi's here. I was like, no, it's fucking not. And I was trying to ring it and couldn't get through to the taxi driver. I was like, fuck this day.
Where was he? 401?
He was 100 doors up. He's like, oh, sorry, that was my mistake. I went to the wrong address. It's like, mate, not today. Not fucking today. So it took me 2 hours to get to the restaurant from my house, which should have literally took us about 40 minutes.
What everyone wants to know was it nice?
Oh, it was great.
Then
it was fantastic.
It's worth it then.
I also fucking had to go and get my hands x-rayed the other day, and I was waiting for the bus, right? Now I knew that the bus was coming at 14:31, right? I was listening to my headphones.
All I'm thinking of is here. If you had a car, that would be no issue at all.
I know, but
I drove straight to the restaurant.
I can't
straight
drive
to the
legally.
hospital. You fucking drive me up a wall.
Ah, but that's different. Don't need a license for that shit. But so I was standing at the bus stop, man, right? I had the headphones in. This wee old woman comes up, say, "Have I missed the bus?" And I was like, "No, there's one due in a minute." And she looked at the thing and went, 14:31. I was like, "Aye, yep, that's the one." So the bus then came, and she was nice and was like, "There's the bus, love." And I was like, "All right, thanks, dead on." And I then proceeded to get my ticket out going. She's told me that she's getting the 14:30 because that's the bus that I'm fucking getting.
Did she not put her arm out?
Oh, no. It's fucking far worse than that, mate. So I got my ticket out and proceeded to get on the bus and sat there. And then the bus started taking a really funny way. And I was like, right, well, I don't really get this bus anymore. They've all changed recently. And it did say it was going to take half an hour to get to the hospital, which I thought was weird. So it started going through Clarwood but normally it goes through Clarwood and then up through Tullycarnet and then down past the expo, right? So I didn't really question it. I only started questioning it when it turned into fucking Gilnahirk and started driving up the big long road up the where St. Pat's School and all is and where I used to live. and I jumped off the bus. It was the fucking wrong bus. But I didn't check the number on it because this woman told me, this wee owl fucking bitch told me that she was getting the same bus that I was. So I was like, aye, sweet. And I had to then run from, because they get me the appointment. So I had to run from fucking
Where was it? The Ulster Hospital?
So do you know where Super Value is? Do you know on up that wee hill a bit where like there's a garage and all? I run from that garage to the Upper Newton Ards Road where Stormont is to catch a bus to the hospital.
Up Barnes Road. No, that's a good.
It's a fucking good hike, mate. I literally caught the glider with 30 seconds, made my appointment. Do you know how long my appointment lasted?
2 minutes.
Not even fucking 2 minutes, mate. You're talking 90 seconds, and that was it. It's like, ba-dum, done. And that was it. I was like, I actually have done more exercise than I fucking needed just to get my hands exercised. Fuck this for a game of Smarties. Raging, mate. Fucking I'll bitch. I've tried to be nice about it.
I love her. You're a fucking legend, wee woman.
Mate, she's not.
Wee Betty. We'll call her Betty.
See, when I was walking, I was like,
wee Betty.
I can't even be angry at myself.
Imagine she's done that. She does that all the time. She walks up to people. And she's like, "Oh, you waiting on the silver string, love? Yes, yes, yes." And then she bounces on the ball like a mark.
Like, you get on this one.
And she sits at the back of the bus laughing her bollocks off, going, that fucking stupid cunt. Wait to see, and he realises.
There was an aisle boy that
he's going to like an e love. Aye, me too. And she bounces on a fucking East Belfast bus.
There was some old fella.
Wee Betty, the bus destroyer.
I did have some fucking massive respect for this guy. I was on the bus, and as it was going down the road, you could see the people were at the bus stop. So this guy hadn't just arrived or anything. Like this is important to the story, right? He was there waiting for the bus. This is quite a long road to approach it.
See this here bus problem? That's too much problem.
This isn't the problem, mate. This is funny shit, right? So the bus eventually trundled up to the bus stop. This was in the morning as well.
I wouldn't even know where to sit if I get on a bus. Like, where's the cool place on the bus nowadays?
I have the exact same seat every day I get on the bus.
Do you have
from the back on the left?
Because you get the bus regularly at the same times every day? Is it the same people on it?
I don't get the bus regularly anymore. I work from home.
Oh, that's right. But like, see, whenever you did,
whenever
was it like the same?
It was
like,
the same faces.
Do you ever see out there a fucking film of Liam Neeson where he's on the train? They try to get him to kill someone on the train.
No.
But it's the same people on the train every day. He knows them all because he gets the same train every day.
Aye.
You know what I mean?
Yes, that's pretty much how the morning commute works. It's the same old fucking faces looking miserable as fuck. But this guy, right? I would say, mate, he had to be in his late 80s, early 90s. And we eventually tunneled up to the bus stop. He gets off the bus seat, walks up to the bus doors, the doors open, and he goes, "Nah, mate," and just walks off. I think that's fucking brilliant. Like, cause he must like.
Thank you, driver.
It's 9 in the morning, like, so he's up early and it's just sat at this bus stop. And once the bus came, he's like, "Nah, I don't like the look of you. You can't drive on." It's like, I hope I'm that. I can be like that at that age. Just sit there. You can fuck all off.
He has dementia and he get up and realize, oh shit, I don't have to go to work today.
What am I doing? This isn't my bus.
I retired 30 years ago, for fuck's sake. Thank you, driver. Thank you, driver.
Mate, it was just the sheer look on his face being like, "Nah, mate." I just walked off.
Fucking hell.
Like, he didn't even get on the bus. The doors just opened. He walked towards him and went, "Nah."
I know, mate. That's one of them ones you're looking going, what the fuck? Like,
oh, made it brighten my morning up massively. I was like, that is fucking, that just...
picture you giggling the whole way.
Oh, mate, I was in stitches. You're just sitting there going, did that happen? Did I imagine that because I'm so sleepy, or did that really happen? Because, like, it's too fucked up for the moment.
I suppose that's a good thing about getting the bus. You get the people watch quite a bit.
Yeah. Oh, you get I do turn my headphones off.
Do you know that? See, whenever I listen to, like, podcasts and all people in America, or, like, in the subway, people are just fucking beating one out. Women are fingering themselves and all. Like you would never get that over here.
No, the Belfast buses are. It depends what time of day. The Shankill bus is always a good one. Whenever I'm coming over
but that's
here,
not the Shankill. That's going to Laganeel.
No,
or Ardoyne.
There was one night on the bus. I'm
not right, Adam.
Now this is going way back. I used to whenever I used to work in the call centers and stuff, and I was getting the bus home about 10 o'clock at night. And what my routine was on my bus, my second bus home, I would roll a joint, and then I could smoke the joint from the bus stop to my dad's house. Yeah. And then it would be sweet. So I went to do my usual, went to roll it, and was like, oh, fuck's sake, I've no grinder, and I was raging. So I sat there huffing, and some girl got on the bus.
Just out of curiosity, can you not roll it up your fingers?
You can, but it's not the same. And see when you're doing it on the bus as well to melt like the grind, you just go done. If you're picking at it, there's a lot more smell. You're bringing a lot more attention to yourself. It looks like you're playing with your dick. Do you know what I mean? Like you're sitting there
Aye,
trying to.
2 fingers, definitely me.
No, do you know what I mean? Like if you're sitting there, like I try and not be conspicuous, so it's not like you're rolling a joint. You're trying to sort of
I
sit
think
like
you
a
worry
normal
about it
person.
too much.
I do, but it's better to worry about it than
I
not worry about it.
suppose you see your woman get caught with 7. Google that. Woman caught with 7 joints, suspected joints on a train, Belfast, Coleraine.
Hold on.
And then we'll read the story.
So,
I don't understand why having 7 pre-rolled joints is an issue.
Because it's weed. On the train?
On train.
Aye, there's a lot of that happening on the trains now.
What is this? Fucking. So, go back to the top. So, police see 7 suspected joints from woman on Belfast to Coleraine train. Now, let's see what she was up to cause this sort of heat. So, police have see 7 suspected joints from a 29-year-old woman travelling on the Belfast to Coleraine train. It followed a search under the Misuse of Drugs Act on Wednesday. So, what was she doing? Smoking? She must have...
No. So what they actually have started doing? Hold on, let me finish my story first. Right, this girl got on the bus in front of me, or sat a couple of seats in front of me, a couple of stops after, and the next thing I just heard, I was like, that's the
that
fucking
sounds
sound
like
of
a
a grinder. And I
My
sort of
l-
just
my
observed
luck.
for a second, and I was like, right.
Did you start going like that?
I was like,
So
can you
like
actually
Holland
just
and
go up?
Kumar?
Yeah.
You get the halo round. You go.
But it's me, Jason. I'm quite a shy person.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it was only me and this other girl on the bus at the top deck, and she was sitting further down. I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to ask her. And I walked up, I was like, excuse me. And she like, oh, shit, I'm in
Are
trouble
you
here."
undercover?
I was like, do you have a grinder? And she was like, oh, can I borrow for
No, I'm updating that grinder.
My mate, somebody asked him for a grinder on the work site, and he's like, "Hi, hold on 2 seconds," and went to his car. It was his boss was at an angle grinder, not a fucking weed grinder. Mate,
Yes.
sacked.
Yes.
So here, I got one for you. I'll go and get it now.
Sorry to jump in, but I remember me and Burnsy were on it all night, right? And we were sniffing loads of coke, and my blood sugar went low, and my man always away on holiday or something. My ma, Burnsy phoned my ma phoned my granda. My granda come round, we were sitting there, and he goes, "Go and get coke out of a cupboard." And Burnsy went in, came back, and I was like, "I can't find it." He was looking for cocaine. Coca-Cola.
Here, fuck it's easy.
I remember
done,
my blood sugar was low, and I'm sitting there sweating like fuck, having the shakes, and I just bust out laughing. I was like,
It's all right, Bertie, I'm down here. I don't think the cocaine's going to fucking fix me right now.
My granda never twigged on because I can't find it, and then I was like, "Coke," and then is it in the fridge? And then he twigged on.
Aye.
It wasn't until after he said, "That's in your cupboard for a bag of gear."
That's fucking brilliant.
Oh, fuck me.
But the train thing, they're doing an awful lot more of this now because they've realised that trains are a way that people are now transporting drugs through the country without, because there's no security or anything. So they there's an awful lot of sniffer dogs are now at all train stations and stuff, like main train stations, to stop the import of drugs going through the country.
I know it's mad that dogs can smell drugs, but humans can't. Some humans can't smell that they weren't well set up, eh?
But like nothing will happen there. That's just a waste of fucking time.
I know. One of my friends, will not name him, but he's really ginger, and
right.
His name's Sammy. But he got caught with a load of plants in the house, and he got £100 fine.
Yeah. It's like 7
There's
joints.
our boy back from we're Myanmar. We still can't pronounce your name, brother.
Yo.
Beyond. What's happening, brother? Hope Myanmar's quiet. I know there was a bit of trouble down there.
Our regional correspondent, Jason Sergison.
I know.
Been filling me full with all the
see, if you're 18, you're going to have to join the fucking army next year.
I'm not.
I'm diabetic. I'm fucking nowhere near 18 anyway, but my wee man's diabetic, so he'll not have to either.
I'm definitely getting you a shirt word saying I'm diabetic, and that's it. Just a black shirt, white letters. I am diabetic, all capitals.
And then have an arrow on your one pointing to me saying he's diabetic. But no, Rishi Sunak.
Is it?
Rishi Sunak has a plan to make.
Don't
I
care.
reckon it's a good.
Fuck
I
them.
reckon it's a good thing. Like
Fuck them
it'll
all.
teach them all discipline.
Yes, I agree with that, but at the same time, that's not what they're doing it for. They're doing it because they think there's going to be a war.
There's Louise. Please explain. So a dog at the street got her, but the security missed them in the search.
Yeah, so the security didn't find it, but then a sniffer dog sniffed the gear out of
I
it.
have another one with me in Burnsy. So we were Kid Chaos was playing in one of them clubs in the town with Barbara and Andy and all.
Yeah.
And me and Burnsy, he got the gear off Chris and Burnsy gave it to me. And I was a big, massive bag to, and I went outside. But as I was coming in, I was trying to put it in my sock to walk in.
Right.
And your man seen me and he grabbed me and he grabbed me and I just when I got there and put it in my back pocket. He didn't even look in my back pocket
Because he
because
thought
it was in my
shoe.
sock.
Right,
So
and itchy foot.
I took my sock and my shoe off, and that's just it. I said an itchy foot, and he didn't even search me anywhere else. Just let me go on in. I mean, you see, if I got caught, well, there was hundreds of pounds worth.
You were in
Like,
trouble.
I was only like fucking 18 at the time.
See,
Oh, it's with other fucking drug fucking stories.
speaking of that, right? Have you ever been kicked out of a club?
Yeah. One
Have
was running because I got caught sniffing meth out the back. Remember the legal high, and it they gave me court dates and all, and right up until like an hour before I had to go, then the phone me like, "Here, don't worry about that. We tested it. We know it's legal." There's me happy days.
Is that the only time you've ever been kicked out?
I think so. That's the only thing I can remember. Like,
Oh, look at you, giddy two shoes.
uh,
I get fucked out of a club twice.
I've been in groups that have got fucked out like
I
for
know,
fighting
no,
and all. Like,
I know, don't count that there. Like individually, you as the sole part, like I got fucking punched in the coach one night by some fella getting kicked out. But
you just have a punchable looking face though.
I have a beautiful face, thank you. I
for a old age pensioner.
Yeah, I'm just aging fucking backwards, man. I get kicked out of. It's now the Rusty Saddle in the town, but it used to be called Sky, and it was £7 in, £1 a drink on a Thursday night. I think I would have been.
You couldn't beat that with a big stick.
18 or 19, and
fuck, that was many moons ago.
Yeah, so I went out with a bunch of people and my then girlfriend at the time, but I had clocked on during the night that she was off dancing with somebody else.
Oh,
and I wasn't too happy about
disrespect.
it. Now, I'm again not a very confrontational person, but I would
in that situation.
Yeah, no, I wasn't even aggressive about it. I was just like, here,
yo, dickhead,
what are you doing?
dancing with my bird.
No, not even him. I was like, here, you've been off with that fella for a bit. What's going on there? And she gave me a bit of knock, and I was like, why are you slobbering at me? Like, you're the one that's in the wrong here. So she hit me a dig, right? And then she went to hit me again, and I grabbed her hand. But the security seen me grab her hand, and that was it. So I get fucked out, right? But I was a bit pissed. And I was like, what are you doing? She just hit me. I'm stopping her hitting me. She's the one that's done all this. But I knew one of the security guards.
The security guard just run over and go, sometimes you just got to give him a little slap.
No, mate. It's worse than that. So I used to work in the centre beside the thing, right? And the security guard that was fucking me out came in every morning, and I sold him sausage rolls every morning and had a bit of a chat to him. And see, when he didn't listen to my side of the story and eventually fucked me out, I say, that's it, you're not getting sausage rolls anymore, you cunt. Seeing my little drunken, angry young head, I was like, that'll fucking show him the bastard. And I
would have spat in the sausage rolls. I'm a patty cunt, you know I am, mate. I'm fucking patty.
Honestly, I didn't make them. I just was the one that took the money for them.
I'd have ruined his life, mate. There would have been a $5 or a sausage
roll. I was fuming. I was like, I done nothing wrong, and I've got fucked out here for nothing. Nothing at all for defending my honour.
Because my missus was fucking cheating on me. You fucked me out, you cunt.
Yeah. And then the second time was I was playing for Barbara and Andy, and I was in the Odyssey in not Precious
downstairs. Yeah, Precious. Yeah.
And it was funny enough. Kid Chaos was playing.
Kid Chaos just got us all in trouble.
I'll tell you another one in a second. He not about Kid Chaos, about somebody else, but I'll not have the name.
No, don't worry about it.
So I went out after my set, as I do, and I went to my mate's car, rolled a joint, and then I stood in the car park and smoked them. And literally, as I flicked the butt away into the water, fucking cops came and grabbed me by the shoulder.
That's what they done with me. It was undercover cops.
Oh no, these weren't undercover cops. They're fully officered up. And I was like, right, what the fuck's happening here? And they're like, oh, what's going on? And to be fair, they were like, we've seen you on a security camera in a car rolling a joint. Where is it? And I was like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, I've just finished DJing. I was smoking a joint. It was in my mate's car. was like, I'll give you it. It was literally a wee tiny bit of brown, like a rabbit shit. And I was like, here, you can have it. I'm not fucking going to get in trouble for this here. But I was with someone who had a bag of coke in their pocket, but they were also 17.
Hey.
I was like, fuck. So they
You
came
run
over to the
about with
car.
kids, you fucking pedo.
My mate had a big whack of blue sitting at the front of where the clock was in his car, but I
Yeah.
didn't know this. And the peeler was like, "Oh, can I just come and search the vehicle?" I was like, "Oh yeah, sweet, nothing in it." Fucking they searched it, missed the big bit of brown, just sitting completely there, and then spent all the time dealing with the wee 17-year-old who had the bag of cocaine. And I was like, "Right, let me off," because it was just a fucking bit for a joint. But then the bar owners wouldn't let me back in to get my bag and my CDs and all because like, "Oh, you're a druggie," and all. I was like, "Mate, it's a fucking spliff. Please just let me have my CDs
It's
back."
mad how attitudes have changed though from then to now.
Oh yeah,
regarding weed.
but
Like,
Burnsy saved the day. He seen me outside and went in and got it. But the unnamed DJ, mate, we booked them to play in the centre spot for us, right? They were staying in the Park Avenue Hotel because we knew somebody who worked in the Park Avenue who could get us cheap rooms. We're like, sweet, stuck them in there. And we went about, got everything set up for the night. So Ralph went and collected the DJ from the hotel and brought him to the centre spot. And about an hour afterwards, we get a phone call from our mate at the hotel going, "Here, lads, you need to get down here. They're ready for calling the police on him." I'm like, why? What the fuck's going on? It's like, security's been up to his room and these are fucked. So, said DJ had been meeting their friends all day. And there'd been lots of coming and goings of individuals up to this room and away. And when security went up, there was like half white lines on the table, a big bag of grass, all this other stuff. So they thought he was dealing out of the room and was doing all this mad shit. So someone went up, had a chat with the security guards. Turned out they liked methadone, give them 2 lines, and everything was sweet. We were like, holy
Jesus
fuck, how have we went
Christ.
from nearly getting arrested for this to be like,
Aye,
no,
Park
he's
Avenue
a DJ.
was sort of like,
Oh,
what
yeah.
would you call a club near Maple Leaf or something?
The Maple Leaf. Jesus, I was going back.
Aye, Maple Leaf Club. I've been in there a few times as a young lad. Like.
Aye, fuck. But yeah, mate, see when you look back at it, you're like, I'm glad that shit doesn't happen now.
Shout out to wee Burns. Actually started his own business there. He's doing all the printing and all. When we're saying they were going to get the dartboard printer thing and all, and we'll get some dice and Phase 2 logo stuff done from.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to support local businesses and your friends' businesses, I suppose.
Oh, always is, man. It's fucking better than going out to big companies.
Yep.
At the end of the day, it's better in their pocket than fucking.
So if anyone's looking prints, I don't actually have the name of his business.
Oh, you're good, aren't you?
I know, we'll put it in the
just look for fucking Burnsy.
Just wee Burnsy from the
Tell
north.
him Jason sent you.
Use promo code Phase 2.
Do you get a promo code, do you?
But no, wee Burnsy, me and him started running events back in the day. Like that's like and then obviously he just fell out of love with music and that went his own path. But I love the wee man to bits and hope his business is a success.
It's easily done to fall out with music, isn't it?
Mate, I sort of fell out with it there the last couple of weeks. I was wrestling with it. Like I knew what I had to do, and then I was just like, fucking let's go. Sometimes you just need that, don't you? But you just need to just go like, look where you are and go, hold on, look how far we have came.
Yeah, well but it's all the new technicalities and it's like fucking I'm sick of jumping over hurdles. All this new shit. Fuck off. We are musicians.
I know.
Did you see everybody giving off about SoundCloud?
No. Because of fucking
it turned blue.
Who was that from? Dua Lipa?
No.
Was it? No.
Billie Eilish. Everyone's losing their shit. Like, oh my god, why is SoundCloud blue? Literally, you can go and search this on Google and find out for 2 minutes rather than fucking crying about it.
I didn't even notice it was blue until like a couple of days later.
It's something that because she was like one of the first superstars to get famous from SoundCloud, she's released a new
album. I wish the fuck you would help us, you cunts. We have over 500,000 streams on SoundCloud on Basic.
Yeah.
Over 500,000.
And we haven't even fucking tried.
We haven't even tried, man. We see that summertime tune. Holy fuck, it's gonna be.
I really do like that.
So yeah, we just need to get her fucking sitting very nice. Couple more days, mate, should do her.
You do.
Yes.
You do.
I think the problem with it there might be the master. I think I pushed the master a bit too much.
Is that what the problem is? There's always some excuse for you.
I'm just having to fix all your mistakes.
Not my mistakes.
Had to take all your fucking pads out.
I found this fucking...
What is it about the Falkland Islands?
No, have you ever heard of Tomorrow Island?
No.
It's really weird. It's this. I haven't got the thing for it here. I wrote it down in my notes, but I've lost the picture of it.
There's something called Tomorrow Island.
It is called Tomorrow Island, but it's fucking how it works. You're in like 4 different.
Just so people don't think Louise was running about with all sorts of stuff on her. It was just pre-rolled she had on her.
Oh,
Tobacco pre-rolls. It's just not. I know Louise is sober. She's just a wee weed head. Sorry, Louise. I just thought I would clear that up there because we sort of left that at, like you were running about with all sorts of gear and near got caught getting into the club.
Should have just fucking left it that way. I can't find this for the fucking Tomorrow
Right.
Island.
So talk to me about it.
Tomorrow Island. It's like there's 4 time zones in one place, so
Right.
you can be in today. You can be.
Do you know, with my research when I was booking holiday, we were going to go to Tenerife. It's the same time zone as us.
Yeah.
You've been, obviously.
Mm.
I never knew that because I was like, oh, 4 hours, 50-minute flight.
You're going straight down.
It's on the.
Yeah. The Tomorrow Island is literally, you can, where it's located is you can be in today. Excuse me. You can be in today and tomorrow at the same time because of its
type
location.
in Tomorrow Island time zone.
The international date line runs between the islands and acts as a border, even in the distance. No, that's not it. Where the fuck is it?
I think someone duped you.
No, I had a fucking thing of it, and I can't find the picture for it now. So, yeah, sorry, that was absolutely shit pants for everyone.
You see, they found loads of fucking oil, like 1 trillion barrels of oil around the Falkland Islands.
Have they?
And do you know who owns that?
The Argentinians, Jason, the Argentinians.
We stuck our ship full of British beer bullets. Nah, there's no way, mate. But apparently there's some sort of treaty where you're not allowed to drill down there near the Arctic for oil. So, but I mean, you think a couple of they've took like 400 billion barrels of oil out of the North Sea. There's trillions of barrels of oil down there.
Yeah. It can't,
mate. That's a new Dubai. Mate, it'll be sunny down there soon. They'll be able to fucking they'll make that much money at the Falkland Islands. They'll be able to lasso the sun and pull it down.
It's all right. All the ice is going to melt. Don't have to worry about railing the ice much longer.
Fucking right, mate. I was watching the thing on TikTok and it was like, it was your man Randall Carlson.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, global warming's shit, but it's really global cooling you need to worry about. If it just a couple of degrees cooler, like the plants all start to die, and at least with the sun it'll stay, like everything stays alive. Like,
well, to a certain extent,
you just get sunburned.
too warm and they all die. I found something cool the other day as well. I'll test your knowledge here, since you think you're all up in the bag of chips, right? What word is spelled incorrectly in the dictionary?
I'm no good at that. Like, I'm fucking.
Alright, but I thought this would have been a fact that everybody would have knew.
No idea.
Something that
I've never read the dictionary.
Nobody needs to read the dictionary. It's just something that I thought everybody knew. There's one word in the dictionary that's spelled incorrectly.
Right, like me. I couldn't even guess. Like,
go. There's one. Every dictionary, there's one word that's spelled incorrectly. What is it?
Dictionary.
No.
Incorrectly.
Well done.
You nearly got me. I was like, you fucking dickhead.
You can do it. There's always one word that's spelled wrong.
That would be, if you'd done that, it would be harder to guess.
Yeah. What word could it be?
Incorrectly. I like that, actually.
Oh man!
But I was too smart for you there. I was like, he's got me on ones I got before.
I don't know how to spell words. Don't be fucking asking me questions like that. What's your fucking thing you sent me?
Oh, right.
Can I look at it?
Yeah, go ahead. So this is, what would you do, Dave? So we on the bus. One of these people.
Well, I don't think it's fair to ask me the question of who I'm going to give off to my seat to on the bus, given my experience on the bus of fighting with people. Given
exactly,
that my
that's
seat.
why I thought it would be funny.
Right.
So 1, 2, 3, or 4. Who would you give your seat up to on the bus, and why?
The old person, number 1.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would do that too.
Why?
Just because they're old and they probably went through a hell of a lot of shit. Pregnant women, unlucky. It's not my fault. You opened your legs. Broken your leg, that's not my fault. You play football the weekend. You have a child, and the child's wee cunt, let it run up and down the bus.
That's terrible logic, Ryan.
It's none of my business. But you're an old lad. You fucking fought in the war. You fought in the Falklands. Sit down, sir.
Go and retire with your oil.
Nah, I'm joking. I would give it up for every single one of them, but I don't get on buses. So.
If you had to give it to one of them, definitely the old man.
If all 4 of them were there, I would give it up to the old man then if he wanted to give it up to someone
Number
else.
4, are you still sharing that? Number 4 looks
I thought it
like the
was
woman
like
has a penis
I
and
thought
is
that riding a kid.
possibly molesting the child.
I thought that too.
I don't want to give him a seat to a paedophile. A transgender paedophile at
Hey,
that.
look at the hair.
I
It's
know.
Jimmy Savile. The hair in the nose.
But no,
Sorry, TikTok, you can't see this.
the old man. So for TikTok people, there's an old man, a pregnant woman, somebody that's got an injured foot and crutches, and a woman holding their child. Well,
It looks like
a
Jimmy
suspected
Savile.
woman holding a child, but it looks like a paedophile. So if the bus was to hit a bump or a pothole in the road, right? The
There's
child
plenty of them on our
would
roads.
just get bumped off the knee and fall back. You would probably get a bit of a sore foot for number 3, but yeah, get over it. If number 2 hits a bump and it's hard enough, you're gonna bring life into the world. But if a fucking old man or old woman gets hit with a pothole, you're gonna end life with that shit possibly. So 2's got a good chance of duplicating life, and 1, nah, you're
But
killing
number
it.
2 as well. Like, if you can't hold yourself up, what good are you going to be at looking after that child?
It's not even that. You spend a lot of your time as a pregnant woman standing up, and I think age outweighs pregnancy.
Oh, no, she's definitely going to be happier than the old man. Like,
It's nothing to do with being happier, though.
joking.
She's definitely not more brittle than the fucking old people.
Now, honestly, if it was one each time, I would give it up
See,
for all of
even
them.
looking at these silhouettes, I'm sorry, but that, like, who the fuck is bucking that? That is clearly some
It's a
fucking...
witch.
It is.
Fucking witch.
The Wicked Witch of the East. Ah, I'll get you, my pretties, and your little dick, too.
You're going to North Belfast.
Not in the Glengormley bus, you're not, Dave.
Excuse me, love. Are you kidding? That's her. That's your fucking worst nightmare. But
Oh.
none of them. Well, the 2 women have no arms. So, do you know what I mean? So she
How the
can't,
fuck's she carrying the
can't
baby?
hold her child.
Well, no, as we've established, that child is sitting on
yeah.
a penis. It's not being held.
Fucking hell.
Oh, what a wonderful way to wrap this week's show up. And we're back, guys. You.
But no, individually, if I was on the whatever it was, and one got on at a separate time,
Yeah,
I would give it up for all of them.
Yeah. Oh, something bad happened to me when I was waiting on the bus at the hospital, and I felt like such a dick for it. So at the Ulster Hospital, there's a bus stop here, and then there's a glider stop. Like
Your knowledge of buses and all, me, it's fucking nuts. Like,
it's because it's how my life is, mate. So there's an in off the road stop for the bus to come pick up normal ones, and then there's a glider stop that runs in front of that just so the glider keeps going, right? And this old boy get off the glider, and as he got off the glider, he looked through the bus stop and just gave me this fucking dirty look, like full on. And I started getting really freaked. Like, I didn't even want the bus stop, and I was like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck is he looking at me for? Like, what is going on here?" And then he proceeded to unfold his blind stick, and he wasn't looking at me at all. And I was like, "What the fuck is this guy's problem? He's just staring me out." And then he whipped out his wee fucking blind stick.
Mate, I watched one the other day. That sounded so bad. I watched one the other. I watched the blind fella the other day. I was coming out in the van, and he was coming. So like I was coming out of the street, like say just for talk's sake, upon your street.
Yeah.
You're coming down the curb, and he was and before he even touched it, stopped. He knew the van was there.
Aye.
And I was like, but I watched him the whole way down, and I put my window all down. I was going to say something. I was like, no, like don't just let him.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck.
No, fuck it. Just let him run in front of the van.
Get the phone out and see if he walks in there. But no, it was really
Anything for that content?
It was insane how it was insane how he actually knew that was possible.
Yeah. But then, have you ever seen blind people doing that like echolocation shit where they make like a clicking sound with their mouth and they're able to like not see, but they can sense stuff that's about and twig on that's there.
Yeah.
Like it's like a.
Well, that's it. He can obviously hear the van taking over.
Aye.
That's what I mean. But anyway, we'll wrap her up.
Aye, it's enough shit for this week.
I know. Here, go on to our TikTok, everyone, and start sharing that endless summertime tune for us. Please repost it, or if we post it on, it'll actually be on Facebook in like a minute. It's scheduled. Just give it a wee share. Let people fucking hear it because we're really excited about this tune.
Yeah.
So please do.
We hope you're excited about it once she's here too. But anyway, guys, that's been enough shit for this week. Thank you always for joining us.
Yeah.
We will be back again next week for more wonderful Shay Talk.
Yeah.
Until then,
Peace.
laters.